Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the unique toy Sinnertwin. This was probably the one I was looking forward to the most out of the set. Now, unfortunately, this particular one I didn't get the tails with. A little disappointed in that, but at the same time, for the deal I got on this, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Not to mention, as much as I love the bot modes, chances are very good it's going to stay in combined mode, and if it doesn't, then they'll stay in bot mode. Won't really need to display them in robot mode, and I'm not a huge fan of tails as weapons. So anyway, heads, let's start with the heads here. So we got a ball joint here and here, so you get that range of motion there. There's a hinge right above it, then there's a ball joint here, and a hinge for the mouth. So a good range of motion. The way they're designed, though, does break up the sculpt if you don't have them as close to the body as possible, but if you do, then it looks great. I love it. It looks a lot like the G1 figure. I love it. I wish this would collapse just a little bit more. Having this section here, this just needed to go up to here. Just that far. Just a little bit more. I don't know how they would have engineered it, but I'm just saying, if it did, that would make this thing clean up a lot better. I would have loved it a lot more. Hinges or swivel at the bicep. You can untab this and get a little motion there. There's a hinge here, swivel here, double bend elbow. The feet are on a hinge ball joint, and then the claws have a hinge in there. Waist swivel, not that you really need it for this mode. Legs swivel, hinge, and then the feet hinge. So yeah, he's got, all the motion that he needs. Now I will note that this is an older figure, and a lot of these joints have loosened up due to age, or maybe that's how they originally were. I don't know. This is not. I didn't get this. I'm not the original owner, so I can't tell you how well that did. So anyway, transforming him. Fold up the feet here, and then just kind of. There we go. There's a tab here that will kind of sort of plug in to this slot right here. Actually, it tabs in pretty good. Doesn't look like it's a solid tab, but I guess it is. Who would have known? Who would have thought? Alright, split the legs. And then we want to... Oh, no, we don't do that. Untab that. And then this whole assembly will fold out. This plug here will plug into the knee pad. Like that. Fold the heel spur out. Fold the toe out. This whole assembly will actually go in here. Just trying to find the way it fits in best, and I think it's going to end up being the paw first. Yeah. So again, untab that, pull this out, tab it in, flip out the heel spur, flip out the toe. Take this, paw first, slide it in. Doesn't seem to really tab in, but it's out of the way, so that's all we care about. Rotate the waist. These come down. Then we want to so fold that out. This will come down just like that. Just kind of fold the foot however you can. Keep it out of the way. Close that back up. I like the way these covers are designed because it's the slot or the cut is inside the molding, so you don't really see it all that easily, which is nice. All right, fold this down. Head comes up. Close that back up, and there you go. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I think the head is a little small for the body, but that's actually pretty close to the original G1 toys. Posability wise though, head is on the ball joint, so you get the left and right, up and down. This needed a tab. Definitely. Shoulders rotate up and down. There's an in and out, bicep swivel. These tabs could have tabbed in a lot better. Double bend elbow, wrist swivels, waist swivels, hips, ratchet up and down, in and out, thigh swivel, bends at the knee. This whole assembly is a rocker, and you got the toe tilt. So, all in all, posability is there. I'm noticing that with this particular one, well, you know, I'm sure if you get a newer version of him, or like, you know, a brand new one, he probably isn't as loose, but this one definitely does have a little bit of looseness to him. So we give him that gun. But yeah, he does definitely scream that G1 counterpart. There he is with Hungar and Blot. So unfortunately, although I love the figure because it brings me back, I'm going to have to give him a 7 out of 10. Joints could have been tighter. Things could have tabbed in a little bit better. He could, like I said, beast mode, he should have collapsed just a little bit more. I don't know how they would have done that, but he should have. Beast mode heads could tab into torso, both in bot mode and in robot mode, or bot mode and beast mode to keep them out of the way. These hinges here could have tabbed in a little bit better, and these paws, which I'm not going to knock them for the paws folding in there like that, because all likelihood I just didn't do it right. So, but yeah, I think they could have done a little bit better job on engineering him. More QC, I'd say. Now, I'm rating him off of a used figure, so, I mean, by all means, he could have come in just perfect, but at the same time, if his joints get this loose, you know, after only being out for a couple of years or whatever, then that's an issue on its own. So, yeah, I guess that's it.